Hey guys, and welcome back to the Salford City Career Mode. Today we are up to episode 5 of season 2. So getting through the season pretty quickly as well, which is really glad to see. The lads are playing really well this season so far. We've had a lot of growth in the squad in terms of their rating as well. We've had Matan grow quite a bit, and Williams and Bailey have been growing quite a bit at centre back. But one thing we are going to do at the start of this episode, which we haven't done in a while, is check the squad hub. We're going to look at player performances, player growth, and everything like that. So stats wise, we're going to look at the team that plays the most appearances. We've got pretty much Matthews, Wilson, Toure, Andre, Bailey, Tau, Bolton, Magnus, Appiah, Pepic, Matan, Beda, Williams, Mitrovic, Thomas, O'Connor, Blasic. Those are pretty much the main players we're using this season. The rest really not getting looks in unless it's based on injuries or maybe even cup games. So pretty much a pretty small squad of players we are actually using. In terms of goals, Wilson up at 12, Magnus with 6 from midfield, Matan with 5, Appiah with 4, and Andre with 3. So generally, quite a lot of the players are getting more involved this season than last season. Pretty much last season was just Wilson and Beda scoring, who's still only on 1. He's mainly coming on as a sub, so hopefully we can get him a bit more involved in the team coming up. In terms of assists wise, Matan up at 7, been very good for us. Magnus with 7 as well. Wilson with 6, Andre with 4, Bolton with 3 from right back as well. So very good to see him getting involved. Appiah, wow, Bolton got a goal this season. I was in the European International Cup, I didn't even notice. Oh, 2 of his assists came in the cup as well. So yeah, Bolton getting quite a fair bit involved as well. Bailey, our centre-back, a young centre-back, has a goal in the International Cup. I didn't even notice he got that. And he also has got an assist as well in the league. So he's been very solid for us, been very good. I'm glad he's been developing quite well for us as well. Appiah with the 3 assists. And O'Connor with 1 assist for the couple of games he's come on as a sub. He's starting to lose stats now, so that's why he's sort of rotating out of the team a bit. In terms of the most high-performing players, we have Matan with an 8.3 as an average, and Magnus with an 8.3 as an average. Matan currently has the highest total average of 8, with Magnus at 7.9 just because of cup games and other. In terms of everything else, that's pretty much how the team is looking. In terms of clean sheets, I'm obviously Bolton. Bolton has 1 more extra clean sheet than Matthews. I think we hadn't signed Matthews yet, or we rested Matthews or something. I don't know how Bolton has more than Matthews. Because I think Matthew's been our keeper the whole season. Generally, the entire team has been very, very well performed for us, and I'm very happy with how the season is going. We're currently sitting second as well. We are 3 points ahead of Luton, and if we can extend that lead and hopefully catch Wigan, that'd be very good to see. I believe it is also a very short month for us. We only have 4 games, and that's Swindon, Bristol, Tranmere and Oxford. So I don't know where they are currently sitting on the table. We'll have a quick look at those teams as well, just so we know what we're sort of looking at throughout the month. So Oxford is 14th, Bristol is 16th, Tranmere is 19th, and Swindon is last. So we are facing probably the weakest teams we've played in a whole month this month. So I'm expecting another perfect month for us this month is the main goal of the team. Hopefully the lads can recover quickly for this first game. One other thing we need to have a quick look at is we have a couple of really good youth academy players that we got towards the end of last episode. Douglas, we'll call him Douglas, I don't really want to try and pronounce that last name. Douglas with a 94 potential, has decent acceleration, hopefully we can train that a bit. Sprint speed can have a bit of working, but we can train that ourselves. Already has very good dribbling stats, so we just need to boost his finishing a bit, his passing as well. All in all, looks like to be a very solid player, just hopefully he has good traits and weak foot and stuff. We might promote him soon. I want to train him up a bit and hopefully his growth can get updated at least maybe once or twice before we do promote him to the senior team, or he wants to leave. So we'll send him forward. If anything pops up, I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll see you guys for the first game of the season. So it's just hit the 8th of November. I did have an email, but I accidentally deleted it, sadly. We have players leaving on international duty again. I believe it was Beda is leaving on international duty. We also have a quick training session here as well. We are going to start... what are we going to start doing? We're going to stop training Morris's defending, his dribbling. We're going to start training Douglas. So it has good dribbling stats at the moment in terms of everything else. We've got sprint speed, ball control, dribbling. In terms of shooting wise, we can train up short pass, shot power, finishing, and attack positioning. So that's looking pretty good. So we'll probably do that for him. So that's how the training session is going to go now for a bit. Hopefully Douglas can grow quite a lot. And we've got a couple of growths here for Morris as well. Bailey's still growing, Williams still growing, and Matten's still growing quite well as well. Very happy with that. And I believe that's all I've got to show you. And I'll see you guys for the first game of the season. First game of the month. Game day here away to Swindon. Hopefully the lads can continue their incredible run of form, which they showed last month. Swindon was the other team that got promoted with us from the last season, so we need to show that we were the better team and the best team that has got promoted, and I think we have already proven that, but just beating the team that came up with us is another real positive thing for us. We obviously have Bailey as our young captain, continuing his incredible run of form as the captain. The best luck to the lads, hopefully they can go out there and get another win, and I'll see you guys for half time.
Find an opportunity. Here's the chance. Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
Appiah striding forward purposefully. Oh, it's the post. Really tight angle to try that kind of shot.
I think he's just trying to catch the keeper unawares and squeeze one in.
Chance the cross. And in the shot goes. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball.
Half-time and scores are currently 0-0. I would say it's been a very slow game. Both teams haven't really created too many chances. You would see a couple of shots here or there. Matan, I am very disappointed, didn't hit that shot first time when that ball rebounded off the post from Appiah's shot. At the moment, we have a very big game happening as well, which is Wigan versus Barnsley. Two of the other teams that are probably favourites to get promoted as well. Wigan definitely a favourite. Barnsley as well, one of the teams fighting for promotion. So all in all, it's a very important game that we actually win, because if Wigan drop points, it will be very good for us. 3 shots, 1 on target, 63% possession. So pretty dominant performance from us. In terms of the players, Matan's playing really well. Magnus Pepic playing really well. Williams been very good at centre-back with 1-on-1 tackles. Bolton with a very solid game as well, doing some good overlapping runs and some good crosses. In terms of everything else, the team's been pretty quiet. Appiah's been pretty quiet. Wilson's actually been pretty quiet at striker, so hopefully they can really step up in the second half. Hopefully they can create some chances, and hopefully we can win. I'll see you guys for full time.
And it's Wilson. Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team, because they're not going out and closing the opposition. They're just saying, well, you can have the ball, we'll cope with it. Looking for goal now. Kept his concentration again. Threads it through. And it's a shot now. Out in front of goal. Blocked well by the defender. Scored that absolutely vital goal from that attack. Penalty at Barnsley.
It's a penalty for Wigan Athletic. Up steps Joe Garner. A slight delay as the ref clears the defence.
He's put in the corner. Good defending at the front post, but not such a good...
Full time and the score finishes 0-0. That is a very frustrating game to draw. I did all I can to make sure that team got forward to score a goal. We had so many chances to score as well in that second half. I actually took Bailey off, which was a mistake. I did not realise I actually did that. But we missed a massive chance to leapfrog, because Wigan, I think, lost to Barnsley, which is a massive result for us, and we did not take advantage of it. 6 shots, 4 on target, 62% possession. We pretty much dominated the game. Swindon with no real chances. Matten with an 8.1 played really well. Bailey played really well. Accidentally took him off by accident. Wilson not having the best of games at striker, even though it has 7.3, didn't really do too much. Magnus having an okay game. Bolton having a really good game. Accidentally took Bailey off, which was an accident. Team played very solid other than that, other than not scoring an actual goal. And if I look here, Barnsley ended up drawing with Wigan, so that's disappointing for us. I think Lutton, I didn't see Lutton's result, so the fact we dropped the points here is a bit disappointing. As I'm being so funny, are you confident to keep the streak rolling? We have what it takes. The least we can do is go to the next match to draw what it takes to keep the streak going. Well, it was a tight contest today. What was your overall impression of the performance? We should have won. But the lads are disappointed in there, and they should be. We simply didn't perform today. Certainly not the best of our ability, and with all due respect to Swindon Town, it was a game we needed to win. Did you go into the game aiming for a goalless draw? we aim to win all matches. Of course, our objective is to compete and win. It wasn't the case this time out, but that's football. All we can do is look to improve moving forward. Thank you for taking no more questions. So very disappointing. I think a lot of the players are quite disappointed as well. We're still second though, because it looks like Luton actually drew when Wigan drew. So all in all, the teams at the top, we all pretty much dropped points in terms of what we wanted to do. Williams growing, Matan growing at 74. We might need to stop growing him, although his finishing is growing quite nicely. But he's getting to a point where his rating is a bit too high for the team, I think, in terms of 74. We don't want to really push that 75 rating just yet. Hey, if I really appreciate listening to me while I'm in form. Influential performance. He didn't really do too much, but I'll keep boosting him up if I can. And other than that, I think we should have Beta back for the next game, which as well, because he's away on international duty, which I forgot to mention. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys for the next game. Game day against Bristol Rovers is our home game as well, so hopefully we can pick up a result here today since we dropped points in the last game, because we really need to make sure we are catching up on Wigan. If they drop points, we need to make the most of it. I don't want this to be a disappointing month, considering last month was so good for us. So hopefully the lads can go out there, pick up their performance a bit, hopefully they can take their chances, and best of luck to them, and I'll see you guys for half-time.
In this fashion, so close. Got a quick moment here to tell you about a goal in the Wigan game. Alan McInally is there. Good vision here. Up for grabs here. Cleared the ball. Clark. Not a turnover in play here with that interception. He might be through. He's in the clear. Well, that's the opener, and it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would do that, but they have done, and they've done it in fine style.
You have to feel for the keeper. I mean, his defenders have just left him to it, 2v1.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken.
Look at the manager, he works hard on his team on the training ground and seen some reward for it down there now.
And that has opened the scoring, 1-0 here.
Half time, and the score is coming 1-0 to Salford. A very nice goal between Matan and Andre. I don't really know what the passing combination was between them. It was really weird. Andre played a through ball, but he sort of touched it, and then Matten ran on and grabbed it. So I don't really know what happened, but we scored, and that's all that really matters. So I'm really glad that we have gone up in this game 1-0. Wigan is currently drawing with Blackpool, so if they can drop points to Blackpool, it would be really good for us, because if we can pick up a win, that'll be a massive point to catch up on them. In terms of match facts wise, I think we've dominated the game. 60% possession, no shots for Bristol, 4 shots, 3 on target for us. Pretty much a full domination game by us, and very glad we've got away with another goal. Matan, once again, with an 8.6 rating, has been really good for us with 23 out of 23 key passes, 18 out of 21 dribbles, and he got the goal assist as well, so very strong by him. Bailey and Williams have been very strong at centre-back. Doesn't show tackles-wise because they just intercept the ball and not really tackle. But very dominant performance, very happy with the lads. Hope they can go out there and finish off the second half, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Referee is blown. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Well, here it is! Straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Clark, now the possibility for a cross. Oh, it's a goal, and they pulled it back. Level. Both sides have scored here now. And 20 minutes to go. Cuts it out nicely. Going forward well. Here's not very close in, Alan, but not very close. Could whip it in from here. Well, here's a chance. The press worked. Oh, what a touch.
Oh my god, full time and the score finishes 1-1. We threw that game away again. I don't even understand what happened. They scored an incredible header, and then we just could not score a second. And I put so many men forward trying to score that second goal, and we just couldn't get it. We've thrown away another game. Another game we have thrown. So frustrating. This month has started off very, very poor from the lads. We conceded, I think, what was that? This header was incredible by Ogogo. Incredible header he scored. So I'm not really disappointed in the goal we conceded because it was just a very good finish, a good header. But the fact we couldn't score a second was very disappointing. Matan once again playing incredibly well at cam. I think if you look at passes wise, 36 out of 37 passes, dribbles 30 out of 33, shots on target 2 out of 3. He was incredible, and we just could not score a goal. And Wilson came on, Beta came on, didn't really do too much, but missed a chance right at the end to score. Our defense was actually surprisingly, I thought, quite good, and the fact we conceded such a one chance they had and they scored it, and we once again dropped points. I think if we look at this, I think Wigan won, so Wigan pull away and we drop points, so that's very, very frustrating. I don't know what else to say other than I'm just disappointed with how we are going. Salford is unbeaten so far in the EFL League 1. Are you confident to keep the streak rolling? We have what it takes. The least we can do is next match draw. I don't want draws. Most fans expect the victory today. Salford is perceived as the better team. However, you delivered a draw. Would you care to comment on this? I don't believe in labels such as better or worse. Something to learn from. Yeah, things didn't quite go according to plan today, but credit to Bristol Rovers. I thought they played well today. We'll learn from this, though, and go again. Exactly. When the Bristol Rovers equaliser came in the second half, did you hope to get back in front? We aim to win each match. Of course, we play each game to win, and today was no exception. Thank you for taking more questions. Pretty much bang on. I think I just don't know what to do. We're still sitting second, which is good. We're still 4 points ahead of Luton. So Luton, once again, dropped points. They lost to someone. So we need to make sure we are capitalising on these points being given to us. If we tim forward here, I believe Matan needs a rest as well, which is a little bit frustrating. We have 2 games really close to each other. Matan's pretty quiet, pretty tired. I feel like I might start Beta this game over Wilson, just because Wilson's been pretty quiet these last 2 games. We might also start. I'll leave the defense as it is. I think the defense has been playing pretty well. I'm very happy with how they're going. We also might give. I don't have much rotation for the left wing. Do I promote that young fella in the academy? This will be the first time we rest Wilson as well. I might put Towell instead of Pepic, because Towell is I think a lot more creative than Pepic. So in terms of this youth player, what's he looking like? 81 to no, wrong person. 80 to 94 still, 67 rated. I want to wait for at least the first squad report to come back to see if he's growing or if he's going to drop. So other than that, pretty much that's all there is, and I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day away to Oxford, I believe it is today. I forgot to actually double check who we were playing. I just sort of clicked on through. It is Oxford, so we're away to Oxford. We have dropped 2 games now this episode, but we are still undefeated. So very good for the team to stay undefeated. Hopefully we can take advantage of this game a bit, and hope they can do that to the best of their ability. And I'll see you guys for half time. Half time, and once again a very disappointing half that we have had. We just cannot create any chances this month. We're really struggling to put the ball in the back of the net. Beta hasn't really done too much either up front, which has been very disappointing to watch. We are going to change formation for this half as well, because I really want to try something out that I want to try. Wigan winning 2-0. Luton is still drawing against Peterborough, so if they can drop points to Peterborough, that'd be really good. And Barnsley are currently losing as well, so teams dropping points around us, and we are struggling to make up for it. So change of formation. We're going to go 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Matten at cam, Beta, Magnus at CDM. Tau's going to come off for Wilson. We actually might put... We might put Magnus out on the left. Tau at CDM, Matt and Andre, Wilson, Beta. So that's how that team's going to line up. Stay central, stay forward, getting behind. Stay central, stay forward, target man. With Matt and stay forward, get into the box. Andre on cut inside, getting behind. Magnus on cut inside, getting behind. Tau, stay back, cover center, yada yada. Join attack, overlap, and join attack, overlap. We need players into the box, and we need to make the most of our chances. So hopefully this more attacking setup will help us create a few goals. In terms of match facts wise, 3 shots, 2 on target, 52% possession to 48. They haven't really created anything too dangerous either. In terms of player ratings, Magnus with 7.6. The attack has been very quiet. Beta with a 6 has been very disappointing. I don't know why that looks wrong, but that's pretty much how the team is lined up. Magnus, Andre as they are. So yeah, best of luck to the lads. Hope they can pick up a win, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Just checking everything in. An opportunity here. With some space to work the ball into. Bolton. Able to intercept here. Going forward well. Saw the goal and went for it. Just a reminder of what a great keeper he is.
And he's a big lad, and he's needing every inch of his frame there.
Could have been difficult, but the defender sorted it out.
Full time and the score finishes 0-0. I have never been more frustrated with how everything is going at the moment. I don't understand why we cannot create any chances anymore. Like, we're scoring so many goals in the last couple of episodes, and now this episode, the lads cannot score whatsoever. We are playing terribly. 3 shots, 3 on target for them, 3 shots, 2 on target for us. We're probably lucky to even lose this game. Magnus with a 7.7. Wilson with a 6.1 came on, did nothing. Beta with 6.8. Terrible game. Matan actually had a very quiet game as well. We did have lots of passes and dribbles like he normally does, but no real chance creation for us. The player having the most shots was Magnus, who was playing CDM most of the bloody game, which is very frustrating. In terms of tackles, defense was actually pretty solid, even though we did quite a few shots. I thought defense played really well. I'm pretty sure Lutton dropped points as well. Lutton drew 0-0, so they dropped points. So not at the end of the day, we're still 3 points or 4 points ahead of London, which is sad because we should be breaking away from them. Salford is unbeaten so far in League 1. He commented to keep the streak rolling. We're unbeaten for a reason. There's a good reason we're unbeaten for 17 matches. Our defense is rock solid. Well, the target contest today, what was your overall impression of the performance? 2 very strong defenses. Well, I did expect some goals, to be honest. Turned out to be a day for the defenders. I think we'll probably right result in the end, though what would have been hard for the team to lose. Did you go into the game aiming for a goal or straw? We were aimed to win all matches. Of course not, our objective is to compete and win. It wasn't the case for a timeout, but that's football, and all we can do is improve moving forward. Thank you, I'll take no more questions. We're just very frustrating. Lutton are now a point behind us. I thought, wait, what? I said they lost, they drew. Wow, okay. So, scary, they're catching us. Matten's passing is up to 80, finishing up to 63 as well. We might look at stop training him just because his rating's getting up a bit too high. So that'll be probably his last training session for us. In terms of everything else pretty much still staying the same. We've got one last game against Tranmere, who are I think really right down the bottom as well. If I have a quick look at the table. Oh, what a frustrating month this has been. I don't understand what I've been doing wrong. Oxford United were 13th, so they were a tough game. Tranmere up to 15th now. Bristol Rovers were 20th, and Swindon was 24th. And I don't think we've won a single game this whole month. Let me double check this. Swindon, a goalless draw. Bristol, 1-1. Oxford, goalless draw. This has been a terrible, terrible, terrible month, and I don't know what the lads have been doing wrong. Quick press conference here before the game as well. Hopefully we can get the morale of the players up a bit, or even some questions. Tranmere Rovers are perceived as the weaker team comparing to Salford. Does this mean a victory for Salford? We need to be more focused. Well, there's a general sentiment, however, I feel a loss of pace for the last matches. We need to be careful. Yes. Your recent form suggests automatic promotion is up for grabs at the end of the season. Do you have enough depth in your squad to maintain? It's our responsibility to try. We don't know what happened next, but at very least we can do is try. Your side have had a bit of a mixed bag in terms of results recently. As the manager, how do you react to the seemingly erratic path of form? You'll see what we are made of. 100% sure form will improve, and you'll see what the team is made of soon enough. Bang on, pretty much. Thank you for taking no more questions. Hopefully we can go out there and dominate this next game. In terms of the team, Beta's going to come off once again. Wilson's going to come in. Pepic on for Tau. Didn't have a bad game, but I just think Pepic is the better player at the moment, just for who we have. Appiah, Matt and Andre still staying as they are. So pretty standard team, pretty much standard lineup. So we have a home game as well. So I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day, home to Tranmere. We have had one of the most disappointing months of the season. I think one of the most disappointing months we've had in both seasons, actually. From coming off such a high month to such a low month has been very demoralising, I think, for the players, and the fact they are struggling to create chances is very disappointing to see. Hope they come out here in front of the home crowd as well. Finish off this month with a win. Hopefully we can get a couple of goals as well with a bit of momentum leading into the next episode would be really nice. Hopefully Wilson can continue some goal scoring form. Hopefully Matan can continue creating some chances. Best of luck to the lads. Hope they can continue the winning streak. And I'll see you guys for half time.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? And he might be through here. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, Derek, take another look at this now. There's nothing much really the keeper can do. It's good play to get in that position. He's not going to miss from there.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, just look at the reactions on the touchline. They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Only into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. He's got space. Space and time for the cross. Giving it a try. Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. So 2-0 now.
So half time, 2-0 Salford. Much happier with how the team is performing this game. Pepic scoring his first goal of the season as well for us from CDM. An absolute rocket in the top corner. Matan once again pulling, as the thing shows there, pulling the strings across the entire game. Passes, dribbles. I think every team that's up in the playoff contention spots is all playing really well, and that looks like they're all winning. So pretty much this is a game where everyone's just going to move up a bit in terms of their points. No one's really going to break away or drop off from who, going by how the points were, how the scorelines were looking. At the moment, 4 shots, 2 on target, 1 shot, 1 on target, 64% possession to 36 as well. So all in all, very dominant performance from the players. Bolton is very tired, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Bailey at the right back position where he normally plays, where his default position is, and then we're going to bring Mitrovic in for Williams as well. To play alongside Williams, and we also might take off Matan pretty quickly in the second half to give him a rest and probably bring on Towel at cam. Overall, pretty happy with how the team is playing. Hopefully that's going to finish the job off and pick up that win. Andre at the moment with a 9.1 with the goal and an assist. Matan with an assist as well. Pepic with the goal as well. Match rating wise, Pepic with 8.6, Matan with 8.4, Andre at 9.1, Williams, Bailey, Bolton all very solid. Just very happy with how that's all looking, and I'm hoping they can go out there and do the job. And I'll see you guys for full time.
The teams are ready to have it. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Can they get in behind them? Wonderful chance. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away. First time, Nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
And a chance for him on the flank. He takes aim. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Towel. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition.
Full time, and the score finishes 4-0 Salford. What a thrashing of Tranmere Rovers that was. I'm so happy the lads could finish the month off strong, because I was starting to really doubt that maybe the team wasn't the one that we needed to get promotion, because the last episode made me think we are probably going to easily get promotion, but this month has just shown that promotion will not be easy at all. We are going to have to fight to the last day to guarantee that promotion spot. 8 shots, 6 on target, 61% possession, and 2 shots, 1 on target. Overall, very dominating performance for the team. Andre with 9.5, Matt with a 9.1, Wilson with 9.1, and Appio with 9.5, and Pepic with 9.4. So overall, team, absolutely dominant. Tackles, no one really made any tackles. For some reason, AI don't make tackles that much, and I don't know why. Performance-based wise, one player I want to look at quickly is Bailey once again, wherever he is. Here he is. He won the possession 5 times, made 4 interceptions, won 4 headers, made 3 clearances. He was insane today as a defender. Even when he moved to right back, he won the ball almost every time. I was really glad to see. In terms of the other matches, Luton Town won 4-1, Wigan won 3-1, so all the teams around us pretty much winning. I think the only other team I'm looking at is Bristol drew, so they dropped points. So the 2 teams that we need to drop points didn't drop points on the one game we actually win, so that was very frustrating. Andre is continuing his hot run of form. How satisfied are you with his performance today? Must keep momentum. We need Andre to keep the good momentum going for as long as possible. He did good today, but being able to keep this form going is what separates the great from the good. Are you confident to keep the streak rolling? We have what it takes. The least we can do... at least we can get our next match as a draw, so we have a table to take to keep the streak going. Tranmere Rovers is clearly not at your level. By scoring 4 goals, you demonstrate that today. Do you have any advice for your opponents? Keep trying. We at Salford work hard, and this result is just another confirmation of that. I can only suggest they do the same. Thank you for taking no more questions. So overall, I will say this month has been very, very disappointing. We're going to have a quick look at the training here. We're going to keep training. We're going to take Matan out of the training now. We're going to keep training this new winger we have. Douglas is what we're going to call him. In terms of stats wise, we're going to keep his dribbling and shooting. So keep training him up. Keep training Bailey. I think we might stop Bailey and Williams when they get up to about the 72, 73 marks. Because at the moment they're a bit ahead, and I'm very happy with them. Morris still training nicely, so we actually might take Bailey and Williams out next episode as well. Blasic obviously not very happy. Thank you for putting me back in the team. I don't mind missing the occasional game, but I really need to play, or I just can't be at the club. Don't let it get to your head. I'm proud of you. Whatever. Keep his momentum. Keep him happy. Do that. All that. So a quick look at how the table is looking. We are 7 points behind Wigan, so I don't think we're going to catch Wigan, but we are a point ahead of Luton. So Luton is our most threatening opponent. Peterborough are also 4th, and they're catching a lot. Portsmouth are also coming back. Barnsley have dropped off a lot. They were 2nd, so Barnsley dropping. I'm looking that through here just a couple of days, so I think we should have a monthly scout report as well. Bailey. I know you will eventually be looking to replace me at fullback, but I think I can fit the role if you give me a chance. You're the man for the job. What do you mean? You've been playing centre back, dude. I know you're a bit not as prompt as Morris, but I expect a lot from you. 72 to 94 potential. Left-footed, please be a left back. I hope he's left back. We got another defender coming in here. We're going to reject these guys. I really hope really hope that that's another defender, because if it's a left back, we're pretty much set for the defense. He is a left back. Was that the guy? That was the guy. Hamilton. No, it was this guy. He's a CDM. Interesting. Good sprint speed, good jumping, good strength. Decent stamina at 69 as well. Good aggression. Short passing is pretty bad. Don't have it in him. Callum Morris is now 16, so we can promote him to the senior team. Douglas is up to 84-94 as well. We're going to promote both Douglas and Callum to the senior team. They're both going to get promoted. Very happy with how they are looking. The rest will continue to grow. In terms of their stats, please have good skill moves and weak foot. Morris, 4-star weak foot, 2-star skills. Very happy with that. He can play centre back, centre mid, right back, and left back. He is insanely versatile. I'm happy about that. He's coming in. Blasic, you're out. You can now be a rotation. McCall, 4-star weak foot, 1-star skill moves. That is very disappointing. And low-high defensive work. That is so sad. I feel like we're just going to train him to sell him, because that is so disappointing. The 4-star weak foot, very nice. The 1-star skill moves, very, very disappointing. I guess we'll put him there for now. Damn, that's so sad. I was so looking forward to maybe even 3-star would have been happier with. And the work rates are terrible. Morris is low-high as well, so he is very, very good looking as a player. We actually need to boost his passing stats, I think. That's one thing we really need to look at. Pace-wise, good. Physical-wise, brilliant. Physicals are absolutely incredible. Good sprint speed, good strength, good jumping, good acceleration, good aggression. The stamina is, I think, pretty good. 66, the stamina could be worked on, but his actual ability, defensive awareness is good, ball control is okay. Slide tackle, stand tackle, good, but his passing is terrible at 50. Long passing, not very good at 56. Dribbling-wise, 56, not the best, but in terms of defense, he is very versatile for us, and he's going to be a very important player for us. So I'm glad he's so versatile, because it means we can rotate the team around as well. So that's pretty much how this episode is going to finish. We have a big month coming up next month. We've got another 6 games to play next month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a cup game. I think it's the first FA Cup game. Yeah, first FA Cup game. So we're going to actually try and maybe do a little bit better in the FA Cup. I'm not really too worried still about the FA Cup, just because I'm more focused on trying to get the team promoted, and I don't want to risk any injuries. So that's pretty much how the team is going to finish for this month. 48th, 48 points, and I'm very happy with how the team is going. Very disappointing month though, but very happy with how the team is going. So if you guys did enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment any suggestions. We do have January transfer window coming up at the end of next episode, so we really need some more players to look at signing, hopefully to bring in to strengthen the team. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any further episodes of the season. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.